When you think back to your school assembly, you might think of your head teacher standing at the front of a big hall with endless rules about the coming day. It can all be a bit of a drag. Well, it still is. This is Drag Queen Story Time.
Good morning!
A scheme to get children used to different types of people at an early age.
Suitors were always turning up at the castle, making a nuisance of themselves.
It may be entertaining, but in this school, the head teacher thinks its message is much more important.
As a school, we always try and think about ways we can bring our curriculum to life. I also think that it will support the work we've been doing with our children for the past couple of years to make them realise that there is no specific rules around gender identity and sexual orientation. And I think these sessions today have really helped our children's education around those particular aspects.
The day is less dark and the night is less long if our friendships and love for each other are strong. I've always had a positive reaction from the Drag Queen Story Times I've done in the schools. And the parents have come and they've seen it's just a little theatre show and it's just a story with a few visuals.
The scheme started in America, and despite already touring the UK, not everyone thinks it's a good idea.
Essentially boils down to the idea that for some reason LGBT people shouldn't be allowed near children because they pose some kind of threat. We've been accused of being paedophiles, some pretty horrible stuff. Although I like to focus on the fact that those voices are saying those things kind of highlights why we need to do what we're doing.
But what do the parents at this school think?
The children are not going to have those kind of adult preconceptions about drag. They just see a performer dressed up, reading a story, telling jokes. I mean, what could be more fun?
My children have seen pantomimes. I'm sure most parents would take their child to a pantomime. And you've got men dressed as women and women dressed as men, and nobody minds.
They don't see what adults perceive drag to be. It will just be a person dressed up telling them a story.
I can't sit down now. The pain is quite dire. My spot is glowing and my bum is on fire.
I like his dress. I like the story. Yeah, the story and the music. I enjoy having him because I've never seen one before and it's good to know someone who is. I thought I wouldn't like it, but I actually did.
I just want children to feel comfortable like this. I just want like children and parenting, like good parenting, just open-mindedness and just allowing to be free and be who they want to be, teach them good morals and good understanding about reality and just love.
She challenged Prince Pelvis to a roller disco marathon. I don't necessarily focus on LGBT issues with Drag Queen Story Time. That's me personally. I always stick to the thing of just let kids be kids. But I focus mainly on being different. I don't look my best today. I wanted to come in looking like Holly Willoughby, and I've ended up looking like Kim Woodburn. But give yourselves a round of applause. You're brilliant.
With the drag queens proving to be a big hit here at Parsons Street Primary School, let's leave the last word to the kids.